Hello, my name is Yusuf. So, the assumption that a person needs to be really smart to learn a language, is it actually true or not? Um, some people say that if a person learns language fast, they would usually call them smart, like, oh, the smart person, he knows how to speak multiple languages. Um, well, actually, being smart helps learning the language, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you can learn the language easily. So, what does this mean? The assumption that high IQ helps make a good language learner is not necessarily true because the process of language learning usually takes certain skills for the language to be picked up. Um, Teaching the language, for example, is split into two parts. You teach the details, you teach the grammar, vocabulary, etc., and also there is the diffuse mode. There's the space that you give the students to practice the language. Now, the first one is easy. When you teach the grammar or vocabulary or whatever, you're basically telling the students what to work on, what to memorize, and what to always try to have in mind. The other side, however, when you try to guide the diffuse teaching, when you try to guide the students to practice well, um, this takes certain skills um, that not every student is able to, let's say, is able to use. When we talk about imagination, for example, we can't say that every person has the same level of imagination. We can't say that every person has the same level of, let's say, knowledge or curiosity to know more about a certain subject and ask more questions. Not every person is willing to look ridiculous or engage in a play or like engage in a scenario trying to talk to their friends in order to learn the language. So what happens here, your job, I think teachers have the job that we need to try to find um, the suitable set of skills that would be good for our group of students. For example, if our students like to act, if they like to watch movies or whatever, we can engage more in role play. If our students are engaged more into fiction and reading and stuff like this, we can engage also in imagination. We can ask them to express their opinion about a certain book or novel or whatever. Now, a smart student would be able to use these um, methods more efficiently. So, if there's a student who is smart, and I ask the student to role play a certain, let's say, character with their friends, they will be more creative and they will try to have more fun practicing this. Um, but it doesn't mean that a person with low IQ wouldn't be able to do it. Everyone would be able to role play at least. It doesn't have to be acting. They're just trying to role play, and they're trying to have a little scripted conversation. Maybe not scripted. Maybe they're just trying to have a conversation and use the words or talk about the theme that they just learned about. Um, so that's what I think about the subject of IQ. They don't really have to be uh, smart or have IQ in order to learn a language. I think anyone can learn a language if they're guided well enough to the skills or like to the activities that they like the most. Thank you.